Watercolor painting is often admired for its soft washes and fluidity, but there is one technique I once overlooked until I discovered its incredible potential for adding textures and expression to my work. Hi there, I'm Chie and welcome to my channel. The game-changing technique I'm talking about is the dry brush technique. And I will be painting a watercolor seascape employing this exact technique to show you how this technique can be used to capture the atmosphere of a scene. Dry brush technique is a method where you use a brush that has very little water and just the right amount of pigment. When applied to paper, especially rough textured paper, it creates a broken textured effect. Previously, I only used it when I want to give some textures to the walls of buildings, but now I see that it has a wider application than that. As you can see in this painting, I used the dry brush techniques on the hills to capture the shimmering light on the houses, how they reflect the sunlight, as my intention is to create an atmosphere of a sunny afternoon. Here I employ this technique to suggest the waves of the ocean, and I find that it's quite effective and easy to accomplish. I realized this technique is worth mastering because it helps me to enhance texture, as it's great for suggesting rough surfaces like stones, wood or bricks. This dynamic brushwork is perfect for bringing energy and movement to a painting, whether it's capturing the motion of waves or the shimmering reflection of sunlight. Dry brush strokes lets you add highlights and sharpen details without overworking your painting. And unlike the wet on wet technique, dry brushing offers greater control for fine details while also creating the abstract expressive effects often associated with the loose painterly watercolor style. My breakthrough came when I started layering dry brush strokes over my watercolor washes, inspired by how professional artists use this technique in their work. This added a striking contrast, maintaining the soft, luminous quality of the washes while introducing crisp details and textures. Since incorporating this technique, I found myself experimenting more and pushing my artistic limits. It's now a crucial part of my watercolor toolkit, and I can't wait to explore more ways to use it in my future work. So if you haven't tried dry brushing in watercolor yet, give it a shot. You might find, like I did, that it opens up an entirely new world of creative possibilities. Leave a comment below if you found other useful ways to employ the dry brush technique. I would love to find out. If you find this video interesting and useful, leave a like and consider subscribing for more watercolor tips and art adventures. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.